Okay, if you're watching this video, you're likely a senior executive inside a construction contracting firm, and you've been tasked with taking on the implementation of Lean on your job sites. And what you're really wondering is, what is this path to knowing where we are throughout the day, all day long? I'm here to answer those questions for you. First of all, is it nearly as difficult to do as we think it is to do? And the answer to that is no. Not even on the same scale with any group I work with. Everybody makes this big thing in their mind up, and they've decided ahead of time, oh, this is just gonna be a bitch. It's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna take all of our time, frustrating, nobody's gonna wanna do it, etc. All right? That's natural. We all do it. I can tell you there's almost no team I ever work with that doesn't have that feeling when we begin. All right? Now, what you're specifically looking for is you want to know what every single task is on your job site all day, every day, right? Period. Now, we don't have to do that. In fact, we don't do any of it as the contracting firm. We bring the trades in, and I think most of you know probably enough about Lean to understand that we bring them into the big room, and we have a 6-week look ahead, and we have Post-it notes, and they're gonna put all of their work up on these Post-it notes. So one of the first things that you have to understand is that it's going to be the job of your team on site, your project super, project manager, and then your assistant supers and your project engineers. Those folks need to be able to go out throughout the day and check to make sure that every single task is on track to get completed. Therefore, no task can say 10%, 20%, 30%. Or it can't just say we're doing this work and then saying we're doing this work again for 3 more weeks, and that's all it's saying, plumbing, and we're doing that for 3 weeks. No, you're plumbing room 101, you're gonna rough in room 101, 102, 103, and 104. That's what it says on this Post-it, right? Because your people, after the trades have planned everything in detail, you haven't, the trades have, right? You've got very little time commitment in this thing so far. After all that detail's planned out, your team has been trained to assist these people and facilitate collaboration. So in other words, the trades are all talking to each other to optimize the process, all right? We'll talk more about that later in future videos. But all that is happening, and now you know for a fact that the Post-it notes are written in a way that you can go out every 2 hours. So your contracting team can go out every 2 hours and look at every single Post-it and say, yep, 2 hours worth of work got done, as we said in our previous video. That's how you do it. That's how you set it up. It takes very little time. Specifically, how much time does it take? Your morning meeting will take about 15 minutes. Each of your walks will take about 15 minutes, and you should have about 3 walks per day for your construction team. That's 1 hour per day. All right? 1 hour per day to know that literally every single task on your job is on track to get completed that day, every single day, all day long. Now, if any of them are not, then of course you can react, all right? All right, so we're gonna cover in the next videos a bit more detail about how you get that done and the other processes that support that. If you've heard enough and you're ready to go, give us a call. We'll be out there in short order. We'll get a plan put together for you and we'll get things moving. If not, take a look at the rest of these videos.